This cast loves to make a splash at the veto meeting, I tell y'all that much. Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over Big Brother Season 27, Episode 6, Keanu versus the House. I'm picking y'all off one by one. The house is in uproar. But before we get into it, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that's the type of content you like, then you are in the right place. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload. And of course, engage with the video by hitting the thumbs up and dropping your commentary in the comment section down below. I feel like on my channel, we built a wonderful Zeus community. We've built a wonderful Love Island community. Now help me build the Big Brother community by conversing with each other, conversing with me in the comment section, because I'm gonna meet y'all down there, okay? And I might have some unpopular opinions when it comes to especially this specific episode. So without further ado, let's get into my review, okay? My review of episode 6. I'm mainly going to talk about the arguments because I feel like it's the house versus Keanu and Rachel. And then, of course, we're going to talk about Jimmy's alliance falling out with him. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Keanu versus the house. Now, at this veto meeting, Keanu activates his mystery power where if he wins the veto, he gets to take himself off the block. And if the mystery BB alum wins the veto, that person will also get to give it to him and he could take himself off of the block. Okay, now Jimmy is upset at the fact that Keanu lied about having this power. He says, "Oh, of course you lied about having the power, just like you lied about everything." Pause. Apparently, Keanu has been going around the house telling everybody what they want to hear. Oh, some people call that strategy. Some people call that gameplay. Okay. Earlier in the episode, Keanu lied to Rachel, stating that he voted to keep Amy in the house and for Zay to leave, which we know he obviously was Team Zay, but he told Rachel that he was Team Amy. Yes, he lied, but some people might call that strategy. The same way Riley lied. Riley lied about keeping Zay, but he was really on Amy's side. So why has nobody been... Is it because Keanu has been getting caught up in his lies, perhaps? Is that why y'all mad? But it's called strategy. And I'm happy that he doubled down on it. No, I voted for Amy. What are you talking about? I voted for Amy. Absolutely. So Jimmy throws it up that, of course, you lied about this, just like you lied about everything. Okay, now hold on. Jimmy, why would I tell you about my power? Especially because you lied to me about putting me on the block. Especially because we had that big fallout. Like, why would I tell you that I have a power? It's my game. I get to do what I want with my power. If anybody else in that house want a power, if y'all want to tell people, which I think is stupid. If you don't, then don't. It's called strategy. I'm not playing your game, Jimmy. I'm playing my game. So for you, Jimmy, to get upset when people don't want to tell you about their powers, it's a sense of control. That's your ego that's really upset. You're not upset that Keanu lied. You're upset because he outsmarted you in the gameplay. You thought you had the upper hand and he really was the one that was in control. That's why you're really mad. This season is a little bit of getting me like my panties in a bunch because how are y'all mad that y'all are getting out strategized? When it comes to Rachel and Zay, let's go back to last week. Zay said to Rachel, anybody who votes to get me out of the house, they will not be safe under my HOH reign, which is logical. Rachel gets upset. So you're gunning for me? Well, if you're in that pool of people that vote against me, then yeah, I guess you can say that. Okay, well, game on then. Why are you upset? Are you mad that I'm playing the game? So you think you're the only one that can play the game? Is that what you're telling me? Like, and the crazy part is, in my personal opinion, the only people getting upset with this are the two people that think they run the house, Jimmy and Rachel. Hello. Okay, so now at this veto meeting, Keanu in his fields or whatever, Jimmy doing another drag race line. Have your moment, because you're not going to get too much more of them. Keanu was like, no, this is your moment, Jimmy. My moment is if I get off that block and start picking y'all off one by one. Here go the house. Oh my God. Are y'all dumb? Do y'all not know what show y'all signed up for? This is Big Brother. The goal is to be the last one standing. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to pick y'all off one by one. You see who didn't get upset by that? Kelly. Wanna know why? I know he's not talking to me. The people who got upset is because y'all know that y'all not for Keanu. You know, like when people be like, I'll slap anybody in it. If you know that threat don't apply to you, well, they ain't gonna slap me. I don't know why they would do that to me. Then you're not gonna get upset. Here go Ashley. Oh, well, you're gonna be that next one out. I can't believe you said. Shut up. Ashley, be quiet. Be quiet. Here go Ava. If I'm part of it, if you got a question, then yeah, you're a part of it. Are you aligned with me? No? Then one by one, I said what the guy said. They mad that Keanu is playing a loud game. That is the point of the game. Instead of being like y'all being fake, kissing by everybody else, he just said it out loud. What's the problem? I wouldn't have been offended. If I'm cool with Keanu, I'm damn sure not gonna be offended. And if I'm not cool with him, noted. Now you're definitely gonna be a target if I win, because you're trying to pick me off one by one. You know what I'm saying? Like, charge it to the game. Everybody just so emotional in this house. Speaking of emotions, Rachel versus Keanu. Rachel, all due respect, I love a competition, especially a reality competition show ledge. You know what I'm saying? I respect the gameplay. I respect her as a competitor. What I don't respect is her blowing everything up. It's like, girl, get a grip. Get a grip. I don't know if she's menstruating. I don't know if she missed her kids. But I feel like she has been taking everything and magnifying it by 10 with the Zay thing. Logically speaking, if you vote for me, I'm gonna gun for you. Logically speaking. She asked Keanu if he had seen her season, and he was like, I've seen highlights. And he talks about some of the things that he's seen. The things that he mentioned was when she was getting her ass handed to her in these arguments. So she gets upset. Oh, you purposely said that. You could have said anything else. Well, that's the shit that stuck out to me. That's the shit that was funny. Like, no, I don't want to talk about you and Brendan falling in love. I'm tired of talking about that. You talk about that every episode, girl. Like, now, honestly, he could have said Florida's get a life vest. That was, that is one of the iconic lines. But I said the things that came to my mind that stuck out to me that I thought was funny. You're offended? Sure, fine, be offended. I'm good. Game on, Keanu. Okay, bitch. At this point, okay, Rachel. My personal opinion, I feel like Rachel wanted a reason to be upset with Keanu. I feel like the house is upset with Keanu, and she was kind of like, use this as to be like the final reason as to, okay, I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. That's why I feel like she blew it up how she did. All right. In the veto competition, Casey, Big Brother winner, came back. She did end up winning the veto. And giving it to Keanu. Keanu takes himself off the block. Now, because the house target is off of the block, Kelly decides that she is going to use her mystery veto power. G. Grant does not see it for Kelly, y'all. They was like, the veto meeting has now been adjourned. Boop. Actually, that's right. If I was Keanu, I would be like, I said it has been adjourned. You should have did that earlier. But Kelly gets to activate her power when she gets to go play a secret mystery veto meeting in the gym. Grant said that was way too easy. I was like, maybe they should have just gave her less time. You talk about 60 seconds. I said, okay, maybe 90 seconds. Kelly, long story short, Kelly wins the second veto. So now Jimmy has to nominate essentially 2 more people. Okay, after these 2 vetoes come off, he now has to have 2 replacement noms. So he is considering Amy and Will. And when I say he's considering it, he is considering it. So his alliance members, Mickey and Morgan, they are kind of upset with Jimmy because if we are a final 3 alliance, you haven't conferred with us on any of your nominations. So they feel away. And honestly, I can understand that. If I have a final 3 with you and you don't even ask my suggestions, then I would definitely feel away. Now, to Jimmy's credit, yeah, we in alliance, but it's also my game. You know what I'm saying? But to the alliance credit, we in an alliance, so at least ask for our suggestions. All right. Now, Jimmy does ask Mickey, after he's already made his mind up, if it sounds like a good idea. And she didn't say yes or no. She was like, it's your HOH. That was your time to say something. This has been happening in a lot of TV shows I've been watching lately. When somebody asks for your opinion and you say, well, it doesn't matter, and then you get mad at what they do, shut up. Because I gave you the chance to tell me and you chose not to do anything. So stop complaining about it if you're going to choose not to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the week, our noms are Adrian is still on the block. Amy is now on the block, and Will is now on the block. I have Adrian and Amy's pictures up here because it seems like it's gonna based off of the feeds, which I'm gonna have to stop watching, by the way, because it's taking the excitement out of the episodes for me. But because I already know what's gonna happen. I have Adrian and Amy on the block because it seems like nobody is really going to vote for Will. Boom. So Adrian, being, I guess, like a BB super fan, is a threat. And Amy, who is in alliance with Rachel, is a threat. Now, I find this funny because y'all could have gotten Amy out last week, like Zay was suggesting that y'all do, to weaken Rachel's alliance. Keanu also did mention to Jimmy, I don't know how Keanu could still be talking to Jimmy after all of this, that he might want to make a big move and put Rachel up there. But in Jimmy's defense, I don't want to make the move and miss. Because how many of y'all think that these pussycats in the house would have taken full advantage and gotten Rachel out? You know what I'm saying? I don't think many of them would have voted to get Rachel out at this particular point in the game. Even though it does seem like a lot of people are kind of like getting rubbed the wrong way by Rachel. Because the alliances that she's in, they say that they never talk gameplay. And her closest allies, Amy and Ashley, seem like they're kind of pulling away from her as well. So I don't know. It probably would have been a good week. This all will come down to, of course, the BB Blockbuster, who wins that. But if it's Will and Amy, I think Amy's leaving. If it's Will and Adrian, Adrian's definitely leaving. So I feel like it's going to come down to these two, Adrian and Amy. So it really depends on who wins the Blockbuster tonight on eviction night. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If I forgot anything, leave it down in the comment section down below. Of course, add your comments to my commentary in the comment section down below. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.